Hey everyone, it's Nicole again. So for this project, we're going to be creating a relief print. And a relief print is essentially anything that's carved into a plate that you apply ink on top of, and then the print that you make out of it is all of the raised parts that are left that gets printed onto the paper. So with your styrofoam foam board, we're going to use this to carve into it with our pencils, any type of design that you want. And for this project, you're gonna need paper, the foam core board, pencil, paint, palette paper to put your paint on, and paintbrushes. Pretty simple stuff. So for this project, I'm personally gonna draw a face. You can draw whatever you would like, but remember, if you draw anything with words, it's gonna be backwards. So remember to write anything backwards so that when you print it, you're gonna flip it over and it will come out the right way. So make sure you have it on backwards. So with my pencil, I'm gonna make sure it's sharpened because that will give me a nice, good carve into the styrofoam. I'm gonna start off with my nose. With faces, I always start at the center. And another thing you can do is if you feel nervous about carving directly onto the plate first, you could always draw a sketch on a separate piece of paper and then place it on top of the styrofoam and carve through the paper onto the plate your exact image in case you want to sketch it out first. I'm going to just draw directly onto it because I can see how my pencil carves into the styrofoam a little bit better. So I got my nose. So now that I have my face lightly carved out or lightly drawn, I'm going to go back into it and press a lot harder so that the lines will show up. So make sure your pencil is sharp for this one. Once you're done with your drawing, you're gonna ink your plate now. So I have these 3 colors that I'm gonna use. You can really experiment with different colors on the plate. That's what I'm gonna do. Or you can just use one color. It's really up to you. But what I'm gonna do is use blue for my hair. And then maybe I'll use like different colors throughout the face. And I'm just gonna lightly paint over it with my paintbrush. And you can put ink on the whole plate. So make sure you don't put it on too thick. What I might do is thin the paint out a little bit with my paintbrush. And maybe you can do some color mixing too, right onto the plate. Once you have your plate inked up, you're gonna take your piece of paper and place it right on top and do the same thing. Apply pressure and rub. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, so colorful. And there you have it, a relief print. So now that you have that, another thing you can do is make another print off of what's left over. But I like that one. What's great about printmaking is now that you have your stencil or your plate, you can reprint it as many times as you like. So if you didn't like how that turned out, maybe you can go back in and do it again. This you can just wash off and keep printing. So I hope you enjoyed these printmaking lessons and that you can use these skills in the future. Thanks for coming.